Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to consistency here on the Part-Time Pod. Welcome to this latest episode. I'm Tyler Panero.
I'm Will Nicholson.
And Will, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's NBA Finals
It's
time.
officially NBA Finals season. So I don't know if you noticed a little about our backdrop today.
Yep, the Final Four.
Yeah, and then, the pattern is just a thing. So, Will, do you want to just get right to the eliminations, just get it out of the way?
Yeah, we might as well. I mean, stuff already went down.
We're going to call in Ivana White. Let's go.
Yeah, woo!
So I'll get us started.
Everyone's favorite part of the show.
With, or you can actually see our accessory on the camera. I didn't see that. So first team, we all knew this was going to happen. It was inevitable. The Indiana Pacers, plagued with injuries, lost Benedict Mathurin for the year, lost Halliburton halfway through the series. Kept it competitive. Nemhar's a future star in the making, but
yeah.
Well, I'm going to need you to hold this. You got anything else to say about Indy?
It was a hard-fought series. I really hope that they come back. And Halliburton,
Yep.
I wish we had Halliburton to play.
Who's we?
Well, the Celtics. I wish we got to play against Halliburton.
Yeah.
Just to, service the win a little bit more. But Indy, they'll be back.
Other than that, just
and the Swiffer's out.
It's
out of here.
Sweep them up. Get out.
Sweep them away.
Away.
In 4 games is crazy. Celtics still have yet to lose on the road in the playoffs.
Indy,
love it.
It was you guys were a very fun team. Number 1 scoring team in the entire league, but we got to send you away now.
It's time to go. Just like that. Hey, Indy, it was a good ride.
Sweep them away.
It was a good ride.
Sweep them away. Bye-bye.
Get them out of here.
So, Will, it's unfortunate. You hate a sweep, but you also love a sweep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
it's a love-hate relationship.
It is, yeah.
And speaking of getting swept, this next team almost got swept.
Should have gotten swept.
Should have gotten swept.
Yeah.
Based off how they played last night, they did. So
it's a fake comeback.
Go for it.
All right, so the last team to kind of get eliminated on this whole jersey thing until we get to the final 2, Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, his aura was apparently not enough.
It was not.
I've been tweeting so much about this. I don't know if you've seen it. But
I do.
The whole Anthony Edwards stuff. I love Ant, but
Brady Boney, I just need to let you know, Ant is not as good as Tatum.
No.
Just so you know that, Mr. Brady Boney.
Unfortunate. I think the Timberwolves are here to stay. One thing they absolutely need to do, and I've been saying this all the way back to Conti and Nick when the move was made, Rudy Gobert has to go. He's got to go. He's too much of a liability when it comes to the playoffs. They were picking on him in that pick and roll. Yeah. Luka was having his way. Kyrie was having his way.
I think Rudy Gobert's biggest fear is like foreign white guys who are unathletic.
Just scoring.
Like Luka.
It's pretty terrifying.
Jokic. Yeah.
It's a terrifying
Cat
thing.
definitely didn't show up.
Yeah,
Cat showed up for 1 game, then he went back on vacation or wherever he was.
After all that.
And then Ant just walked off the court, didn't even say congrats.
Yeah.
So Minnesota, I wouldn't call it a failed season. It was your fans were supporting you even though you lost last night, but tough way to go out losing.
It's a young team. They will be back.
Losing by 30 on your home court's ever good thing. So
and I do love Anthony Edwards.
Minnesota.
For now.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Ant-Man, you will be back.
Ant-Man did not save the quantum realm today.
I'm sure
Very
of it.
Unfortunate.
Minnesota, it's been real.
Well.
But that leaves us with 2.
And then there were 2. Oh.
Also, thank you to Yvonne White. I mean,
she's gonna have
amazing job. Amazing job in this playoff.
She's gonna have one more job, and we don't know who it's gonna be.
I know.
But we all know who we want it to be.
Exactly.
So Will.
Speaking of the finals,
let's just look behind us for a second, man.
Tough.
Whoa! I just hit my funny bone. That felt really weird. Whoa.
That is not funny at all, man.
No, dude. It got I got like a tingle in my pinky now after that. What on earth? No, that feels weird.
The human body.
But, well, then there were 2.
Yep.
Just admire it.
It is crazy. I don't think anyone really predicted this finals matchup.
30 teams in the league, and now there are 2 left.
I will say, I think these are the 2 best teams that have played all year, for sure. Dallas with that 1-2 punch, insane. Murdered teams throughout the playoffs, and you have the Celtics who just
obviously
dominated everyone.
Yeah, the Celtics.
Yes.
So, well, there's a lot of stories being written for this finals. You got the 2 future faces of the league in Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum facing off. Obviously, the one everyone's most excited for is Kyrie Irving versus his old team.
Exactly.
But one people aren't talking as much about is Porzingis versus his former team.
Porzingis versus his old team is huge because they traded for Porzingis and then traded him away. They're like, we don't think Porzingis has anything left, so that's going to be huge.
They sent him today.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, we don't believe in you anymore, so have fun in Washington where you're going to suck.
No, it is crazy. There's a lot of storylines here to write for the
I think the
finals.
scriptwriters cooked.
Oh yeah, they cooked. They 100%
Like they cooked. There is not a better finals we could have gotten.
Dude, you're telling me the NBA Finals, you got Kyrie Irving going back into the Garden, not just for a playoffs game. We've seen that for a finals game. You got the two young stars of Luka Doncic and Jason Tatum going at it. You got Jaylen Brown playing second fiddle. Honestly,
You got
I mean,
Kristaps
he's
Porzingis.
Finals MVP. Respect Jaylen Brown, but insane. It's going to be such a good finals. I'm very excited for it.
You got Kristaps going back to Dallas, where they also had Jalen Brunson on that team. Don't forget. What could have been in Dallas?
Could you imagine Brunson,
Crazy.
Luka?
I don't think it would have worked out because Brunson's too ball dominant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think KP figured out how to work with other stars here in Boston, and Luka was, I think, too much for him.
Yeah.
So I'm very surprised Luka and Kyrie's working, but I like to see it working because you just love watching good basketball at the end of the day. But we all know who we want to win around here.
Exactly.
I'm not going to say anything because we were in the same situation 2 years ago, and then I was shot in the chest. Like I was not in a good place for the next couple of days after that.
I got you. See, like my thing with this is that, you know, I'm not a big believer in like the superstitions, anything like that.
Yep.
Just look at things like, okay, the Celtics are the better team. They've played better all year. I think the Mavs are very, very good, but the way that we match up to the Mavs, I think is some of the best.
I have a photo of the starting five matchups.
Yes, I was seeing
this series,
this the other day.
if you want to call it that.
Of course.
Here's the photo right here. Well, I'll show it to you first, then I'll get it on the camera. It's a very like small photo. Here, we'll put it like this. I don't know if you can see it, but we got Luka and Holiday are the first little line.
The point guard matchup.
Then we got Kyrie and Derek White, which I'll talk matchups I want to see later after I say this. Then we got Derek Jones Jr. and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that is barbecue chicken, dude. Are you kidding me?
PJ Washington and Jason Tatum.
Yeah, barbecue chicken, easy.
And then we got Gafford and Porzingis, former teammates in Washington. So who would have thought last year's Washington big men were going to be the starting centers in the NBA Finals?
Who would have
thought?
No Derek Lively?
Lively wasn't on there, but he's probably going to be a key rotation piece.
Yeah, I feel like
that's like Al Horford.
Yeah. I feel like he's going to end up starting probably. I don't know.
I think I like Lively a lot.
Yeah.
But he's young. He's got time to win one later in his career, just not yet.
Not yet. No.
Exactly. I want to go out. I want to go out of this town with a bang.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. I am very excited for just how everything. Again, the storylines are there. The matchups are going to be crazy.
Yep.
You have one of the best defensive guards, or actually two of the best defensive guards.
You can even say three.
Yeah.
If you got Jalen as a guard.
Yeah. But you have all these defensive juggernauts going on against all these offensive, just masterclass performances that we've seen.
Because if you
will
look
Drew
at
Holiday be able to keep up with Luka and do all that? Will Derek White be able to hold Kyrie?
I've been looking at like some stats on Twitter. The best Celtic on Luka this year, who do you think it was?
It was probably either Derek White or Drew, I would say.
It was neither of them.
Ooh, who do we think?
It was Jaylen Brown.
I like that.
So this is the idea I had. So when the starters are in the game, have Drew and D. White switch on Kyrie, and have Jalen guard Luka.
Yeah.
Because Luka obviously can kill you, but I think Jalen is good enough at not getting into foul trouble that he'll lay off Luka when he tries to do his crap, where he's like, oh God,
It's
then
foul.
when other things go in, I don't think Drew will be able to hold Luka as well, but I think D. White can.
Yeah.
So if D. White, it sucks to have him do this, but bounce from Kyrie to Luka back and forth because different play styles, but both equally as effective. You know what I mean? So have Luka be on. D. White guard Luka when Jalen's not on the court, and then when Jalen's back on the court, have Jalen go to Luka. If Drew's not on the court, have him go to Kyrie.
Yeah.
If other stuff going on, have D. White be in the switches. Because if you have Porzingis, they're not going to be able to expose him like they do to Al, do to Al Horford.
Yeah.
Which we all love Al Horford. It's not a bad. That's not docking him at all.
Yeah.
It's just.
He's older, man. That perimeter defense is hard to play.
Al Horford is 38.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why guys retire.
Yeah.
It's because they just can't keep up. They can play offense. You just can't keep up on defense.
But he still can keep up on defense though. It's just these really fast guards on the perimeter. It's tough. I mean,
watching Trae Young be guarded by Al Horford, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, no, that was a bad experience.
I just realized, what we should have put behind us? Tatum's like behind the back pass because Jalen said he wanted to hang it in the Louvre. This is equivalent to the Louvre, you know what I mean? It was a beautiful play.
Yeah, of course.
So I need to hear like some of your takeaways from Eastern Conference Finals because
yes.
we got the brooms out, but We were down by 8 or more points in 2 of the games with like 3 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And we had to rally it. So would you call that like what's going on? Or would you say, boom, Celtics they fought adversity, made a comeback win in the fourth quarter. So
that's exactly where I'm going. See, people got really upset, like, oh, the Celtics should have won. They should have done this. The teams who are good in the playoffs are the teams that face adversity like this, where you have to scrap out wins no matter what. It's not just this easy cakewalk. We blow teams out like we did in Miami, and we blow Cleveland out like we did every other game except that game too. We had to fight for every win in this series, and I think that says a lot about this Celtics team as a whole. A lot of teams, if you were close, you would get discouraged. Oh, we're close with Indiana. Oh, these are close games. No, you got to take everyone seriously. It's the NBA, playoffs. It's the Eastern Conference Finals. Everyone can play ball. They're not just here because of Tyrese Halliburton. While he is a big piece, you see guys like Nembhard.
Speaking of that, I think Nembhard is like a future All-Star.
Yeah.
Like people saying, who is this bummed Andrew Nembhard? Why is he cooking us? He's Caleb Martin. No, he ain't Caleb Martin, bro. Caleb Martin was a one-hit wonder. Nembhard,
really
I think Nembhard's legit. I think Nembhard could be like a legit number 2 option on that Indy team. Over Turner, over Mather, over anybody. And another guy in Indiana I gained a lot of respect for this series. I used to hate this guy's guts for years because he was in Philly. He would always be a pest. Is TJ McConnell for one reason. I hated this dude the entire series because he would run to the baseline and shoot that stupid little fadeaway.
That little elbow jumper,
you know exactly what I'm talking about. That just pissed me off seeing like how effective that shot was. But after he got non-intentionally hit in the face by Jaylen Brown, it was not a flagrant foul for anyone out there saying it was. Obviously we saw what happened. Hit right in the face, boom, back smacks right on the ground. You're like, oh no, he just died. Not even a minute later, this dude's back on the court.
Yeah.
So that is where I gained a lot of respect for TJ McConnell. Like, the dude is tough as nails.
Yeah, TJ McConnell he's a beast.
On the other side, the Celtics have their own. Peyton Pritchard got kicked in the face by Isaiah Jackson, and the dude kept playing.
Common foul.
Granted, he probably couldn't see because he didn't shoot too well that game.
Yeah.
And then you saw him after the game, right, with the picture with the trophy. His eye was red and his lip was all yeah.
I love Peyton Pritchard. Look, all these scrappy bench guys. I mean, they're easy to fall in love with.
There's one bench guy who needs to come out of his freaking shell this next series because he played off. I'll say it. He played awful against Indy.
Who's this?
Hauser.
Yeah.
Hauser, I saw
Hauser was terrible.
Hauser shot 1 for 15 from 3 that series.
Can't have it.
Sam Hauser, I know you're not a star, and you're obviously a way better shooter than me, but your job.
Debatable.
Who knows? We'll have to play bank.
Exactly. No, I am fully on the Sam Hauser needs to play better.
We're not asking
for that. He is he's unplayable when he's not making shots. Because it's not like if Tatum's missing shots, he can play defense. If other guys are missing shots, they can affect the game the other way. His job is to shoot the ball. When he can't shoot the ball, he is unplayable.
Hauser is okay on the perimeter for defense, but in the post, forget about it.
It's just you can't have it.
But this is what I loved about it though. Tatum was right there for him after he missed. Hauser throws a shot up, air balls. He's like, hey man, don't worry about it, bro.
Keep shooting, man. Yeah.
That's what good leaders do.
Exactly. Hauser needs to have himself a game.
Yeah.
He needs a game.
I need a 5-3 game.
6 of 6 for 3. I need it.
So I think he's due for a better game. And you know what I was very happy about in that series? Guess who finally, after a series of begging from me, got some minutes in actual minutes?
Is that Tillman?
Yeah. And look what happened when Hillman was out there.
He was a beast, dude.
He had the highest plus-minus the whole series.
No, Tillman was an animal. I would like to see more Tillman minutes on maybe Derek Lively. I think he's got the big body to be able to handle. PJ, yeah, exactly.
Gafford too.
Also, speaking of the finals, you mentioned matchups a little bit. I wanted to touch on this just a little bit.
Yep.
I really think the Celtics are going to benefit from playing a switch everything defense, and I think we're going to see a lot of that because all of what the Mavs did to decimate the Timberwolves, they set a ton of screens. You would attack, get a kick out to PJ Washington, whatever. But it was a lot of the early switch, those high pick and rolls where you're able to get Gobert out there, and then you have Luka on Gobert in that one-on-one where he hits the game winner in game 2 or something.
Yep.
So 2 or 3. It was one of those.
It was one of those, yeah.
But you have
exactly
that offense that works very, very well. We have offensive players like that. That's how that works. But if you play switch everything, you can not allow that to happen. Even if it's like Porzingis out there, he has the ability to close that distance. The Celtics' help defense is very good. That's why Porzingis, I think, is massive to the series. That switch everything is going to be insane.
My uncle calls him Porzingod, rightfully so, because when the dude plays, literally like Jesus, he's a unicorn.
Yeah.
But I saw on Twitter today that he stayed after practice getting shots up, and he looked like he was moving well. He's obviously wearing a, what's it called? I wore it during not knee brace. I wore it during the whole season. I forget. A compression sleeve on his leg. Obviously, got to keep that right calf, like nice and compact. So, I don't want to say tight because you don't want it to like cramp up. Because it'd be like the wrong terminology. I mean, like you don't want to have.
You want it to feel
tightness.
fluid.
Yeah. But you don't want it to be like loose enough that it'll run away.
Yeah. I used to wear those on my not my knee, but like my calf.
I wore one on my left knee the whole basketball season.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I love that picture you got the other day. I found my old rugby jersey, and I was like, time to suit up.
Yes, sir, baby. There we go.
It is not time to suit up. That will never happen. My head can't handle it.
And this guy played good for Boston when we used him in Game 2. I didn't really see him get used the rest of the series, but O'Shea Brissett.
Yeah, he played well.
I saw him after they won the conference finals. He was on the court with his camera, so I'm eagerly waiting for that vlog to come out.
Yeah, I know,
Are you a sub to Brizzy TV?
No, I didn't even know. Is O'Shea Brissett like a big YouTube guy?
He is a big YouTube guy.
I need to get on that.
He's been uploading after like all the games, like after they won round 1, after they won round 2.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna wait now for conference finals, obviously. Huh. And right before the playoffs, he called out all the Miami Heat fans from the play-in tournament, saying, "Everybody's saying we want Celtics, blah 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 blah. We will revisit this conversation after the first round." Exactly. So he goes on and he's like, "How's it going, Heat fans?" Because people were like clipping him on Twitter saying like, "This dude plays 0 minutes." He's like, "How are you gonna talk to me about playing 0 minutes when we just beat your whole franchise?"
I love O'Shea. I was not familiar with his game, but
he's a good player, and he's a funny dude off the court. He's just like that guy you need to have for like, he's like Blake Griffin.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm a Celtics Blake though.
Yeah, but I hope Blake has a good time in retirement.
Oh yeah, no, he earned that retirement.
Do you think Blake Griffin's a Hall of Famer?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say
he got a Rookie of the Year, dunk contest champion, #1 overall pick.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think that matters. The dunk,
no, it does.
The dunk contest.
No,
I don't think that matters.
It does.
Well, look at who does the dunk contest now.
Well, yeah.
No one cares.
Mac McClung is a future Hall of Famer with 2 dunk contest wins.
Zach LaVine is.
Yeah.
He's almost tied. Do you know who has the most dunk contest wins of all time?
Is it? I feel. See, I want to say Vince, but it's probably not Vince. Who is it?
Nate Robinson.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right.
3 of them then.
Just like that. 3 dunk contests. Still got knocked out by Jake Paul.
Wow.
I went there. Yeah,
wow,
I did.
And you know what's gonna happen next? Jake Paul's gonna get knocked out by Mike Tyson. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, dude. Mike was in the.
He was in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like I hope Mike's doing okay. But Mike Tyson just tweeted out the other day, he said, "I'm feeling better, but not 100%, but I don't need to be 100% to beat Jake Paul."
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Tonight even, was it tonight or tomorrow night?
For what?
Where Dustin Poirier is fighting? Tomorrow night, right?
Yes, tomorrow night.
What are we thinking? How's he going to do?
I think Poirier is going to come out with a W. I'm excited for that card. I will be watching that card.
There you go.
I don't remember all the fighters that are fighting in it.
I don't even know who Poirier is fighting.
I have shout out James McGarry. He's a big UFC guy, one of the goats, and he's just been telling me this card is going to be insane. So we will be watching.
I can't wait for the card after this on June 29th. Because my boy's fighting, even though he's probably going to get rocked.
Man, could have got her.
It's okay. He's probably going to lose, but you know that happens.
I don't know. I don't know, man. He's fighting Michael Chandler, I think. He'll be fine. He'll be okay.
But, like, he's old now, and Chandler's still, like, young and fresh, and he's moving.
I don't know. McGregor's only, like, in his mid-30s, dude. Like, but like your prime as a fighter is from, like,
he's more
29 to, like, 32, I'd say. Mm-hmm. And he was funny in Roadhouse.
He was funny in Roadhouse. I heard that they're, like, making a second Roadhouse.
Are they? With Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. I don't get what they would do, though, because, like, did you watch it?
Yeah.
The Roadhouse is, like, destroyed.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what would they do?
Build a new Roadhouse.
Sorry if you don't have Amazon Prime, but, yeah. Like, McGregor.
This movie's been out for, like, a month now.
McGregor crashes a boat into it. Like, it's crazy.
It's the whole thing.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
That was probably
cinema.
That was probably my dumbest line yet. But.
Dude, also, I mentioned this to you. I finished Dune Part 2 last night.
I've heard nothing but good things.
Everything they're saying about this movie is so true. It is so good.
I hear Austin
It is
Butler's
such a
very
good
good.
movie, dude. It's just like chef's kiss good. Like the payoff, it's all great. It's amazing.
So
but-
speaking of like movies, are you excited about the new Bad Boys, or could you not care less about it? Because when I was at the barbershop earlier talking to my uncle,
yeah,
and he said that he's not really excited. He thinks it's more of a money grab, which
Yeah.
that makes a lot of sense. Like the first two movies were great. Bad Boys for Life was definitely one of the movies of all time. We'll just leave it at that. And now this one has like stuff tied to like the police captain, whatever. I don't know.
yeah,
I think it's called Bad Boys Ride or Die. Is that what it's called?
yeah. That's the name of the new
So
one.
what are you thinking about?
Honestly, I've never really gotten much into the whole Bad Boys thing. I've seen clips. The movie seemed
Literally all
great.
it is. It's Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and they're cops in Florida.
yeah. No,
And
I picked up on that.
Dan Marino's in the second one.
That's kind of sick, actually. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't know. I mean, I'll go and see it. I'll probably go out and see it. You know,
I can't wait to see Deadpool and Wolverine though.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a good
I'm
one.
definitely excited. I'm gonna get the popcorn bucket.
I will not be getting the popcorn bucket.
No, I'm just kidding. You'll never see me paying for the popcorn bucket.
You will not.
I'm gonna go to
seven.
7-Eleven before and get me some snacks.
Yep, load them up.
Allegedly, I'm not actually gonna do that.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually got a funny story about that. If we, we got the time.
We got the time.
So
wait, hold on. Let's get a time check real quick.
that's true. You got.
Oh,
both
we
of
have
me.
so much time.
We
It's
got time.
It's 2:30.
Oh, we're chilling. All right. So back in the day, my mom used to babysit a ton of kids around the neighborhood. I'm talking like in the summer, it was like me, my 3 brothers, 2 of our neighbors, 3 or 4 other kids. So we just straight up had like 10 or 11 kids running around the Nicholson house in the summer.
There you go.
And she would always like try and find something to do because we didn't have the money to take 10 kids to like Starland or something. So fun stuff we would do in the summer is we used to go to the Tuesday movies. They used to be like $2 or something. These kids, they would get like $2 from their parents, whatever. And we would go to these like $2 movies. It was always something really random. But before, we would go to like a Walgreens or a 7-Eleven or something, and we would take tape. And we would tape stuff around, like we would have like a designated person where you would tape like the snacks around. And again, it's the middle of the summer. It's like 80 degrees
Oh,
out.
dude, that would probably hurt so bad.
It gets worse. So we would get a winter coat.
Oh my god.
Have someone cover up in a winter coat, and then it's like, imagine
God.
like 12 of us going into a movie theater, just a bunch of rugrats, dude. Just
Why
ready to
wouldn't
watch
you?
some
But then,
random
if you're
movie.
putting the winter coat on, why wouldn't you tape all the snacks inside the coat?
I don't know.
So they don't have to
Like,
go on the
well,
person's
because-
skin.
Well, because like you would have to divvy it up, so it would be like we didn't have one person take all the snacks. This was like a couple of people.
Yeah.
So like what I would do is I would get like a bag of Cheez-Its and I would just give it a little tape like here or something, and then
Like that,
there's something there, and and then you would just do
$2
that. But like my mom would like be carrying all the extra stuff to the winter coat and just throw it on, and then you had the pockets in there, you had all this stuff.
What
We
was
used
the
to-
best $2 movie?
Ooh, I don't even remember any of them. Funny enough, because it was just the experience of going there and doing all that.
What theater was it at? Was it like the drive-in or?
No. It was like the back in like the Kingston Mall, I think. It was something like that.
The Kingston
I
Mall
don't
still. Oh, was it the Hanover? Was it that Patriot Cinema one in Hanover?
It might have been, yeah. But it was fun, dude.
Because it was Patriot Cinema. I watched Endgame there. It was great.
Yeah.
But Showcase, man, that place
Oh yeah.
spoils me.
Yeah.
It's a great theater,
just
dude.
like it's so good. Is that what's the new place where it's like next to a Grill 139?
It's Showcase.
That Showcase? Okay. I
with like
loved
the
it.
reclining seats.
Yeah, I saw Spider-Verse there. It was just like, dude, amazing. I love how we always get into like some film on the PTP. It's
Yeah, if you
You gotta
guys
do
didn't
it.
know, this guy has a degree. He doesn't call them movies anymore. He's a weirdo.
I know.
I just did this film.
This film. No, I hate people like that. I think we talked about that before. And Ivana knows too. Some of the people in the like film industry with film degrees are so pretentious. I hate it. It gives us a bad look.
Ugh.
It gives us a terrible look. What's your favorite movie? Oh, you mean film?
You mean what's my favorite film?
It's like, no, dude. I am.
Who's your favorite director?
Dude, honestly, I don't really got one.
I'd probably say like Christopher Nolan, but
Christopher Nolan's
that's
probably
like
up
super
there.
basic.
Yeah.
But like bro's
Scorsese.
never missed.
Yeah.
Like,
Christopher Nolan has the
What has he got?
most.
Tenet, the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah.
Oppenheimer, yeah.
He's got a lot. Interstellar.
Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
And like he doesn't miss, you know what I mean?
He's Timothy.
That's one of the goats. But yeah. No,
What's the other one? The guy that directed Pulp Fiction. Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino, yeah.
Have you watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No,
That's like my favorite Tarantino movie. It's very good.
Dang.
There's a part where Brad Pitt smokes a cigarette that was dipped in acid. It's such a funny scene. Austin Butler's in the movie, actually. He plays like some like young punk.
It's like, you know who Austin Butler kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of
Elvis.
No, like actor-wise, like Cillian Murphy. How like
What did you just call him?
Huh?
What did you just call him?
Or Killian, sorry, excuse me, my bad. Cillian Murphy. Yeah, just like I didn't even know that he was in like The Dark Knight. He's in all of these like Christopher Nolan movies, and then you don't realize it. And then he's in Oppenheimer.
Have you
like,
seen?
oh my God,
Have you seen Batman Begins?
Yeah.
He's the. He's not
yeah.
the main villain. He's the other villain. Scarecrow.
Yeah.
And then you got what's his name? Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Ra's al Ghul's a very cool. He's
Such a great
he's a
cast,
cool. Ra's al Ghul's a sick villain.
Such a great cast.
It's
But yeah.
weird though with like the Dark Knight trilogy because like Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises, they're like connected kinda.
Yeah. No.
Because like it deals with like I forget what.
And then Bane comes out of nowhere.
No.
The
But
third one.
but what's like the like Ra's al Ghul Society called? Like both of them deal with that, and the Dark Knight is its own thing. Batman just being like Batman.
Yeah.
But then it comes back to Bane working with those guys and stuff like that.
It's strange. Yeah. I think
Who's the better villain? Heath Ledger Joker, Tom Hardy Bane?
Heath Ledger Joker. I don't think it's close.
I think it's kind of close, but it's Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah. No.
Because you gotta
it's
admit.
Ledger's Joker.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
My Bane impression needs work.
I was born on the part-time pod.
Okay. That's just Will
Really
Nicholson.
adopted to it.
That's Will Nicholson with a gas mask on. My Bane
I didn't think you were gonna see that today.
my
but
my
you
Bane
did.
impression needs work. Like
Yeah.
it's okay, but it could be way better.
Yeah.
If I ever did the Bane costume though, I'd have to fully commit to it though.
You would have to commit.
You know what I mean by that, right?
What the buzz it off?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I got you. But yeah, film. I guess we'll go back to NBA. I
movies.
guess
No,
finals predictions.
I got Celtics in 5.
I honestly Celtics in 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I got the same thing.
Uh,
It's gonna be a good series though. I'm excited.
I'm excited tonight to watch, my GOAT, Connor McDavid, play. As you know me, I'm just a huge hockey guy over here.
Oh, yeah,
Obviously,
massive.
local puck bud. I can name one guy on the Oilers, Connor McDavid.
There you go.
No, wait, there's another guy. No, I forget his name. Bouchard, I think his name is. And
I
then,
completely tuned out of hockey.
who's
after
the
Bruins
guy
got
that gave
eliminated.
Shaq the jersey too?
I have no
There's that
idea.
guy.
I
Shaq.
don't know.
Oh, it's Bakey, I think. I don't know.
Bakey.
But yeah, that's it. And then I know one guy on the Rangers, Shesterkin, the goalie. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
even though he kind of sucks right now. And then I know Tkachuk.
Tkachuk.
Matthew
I
Tkachuk-
know that name.
Matthew
right?
Tkachuk.
Yeah.
I'm actually starting to like
Who's
him.
still in the NHL playoffs?
It's the Panthers, the Rangers, the Oilers, and the Dallas Stars. So
Uh,
Dallas is in for 2 sports right now.
Dude, give me the Oilers, man.
Edmonton over Dallas.
Oh yeah, big time.
But hey, Tyler Sagan's on the thing, former Bruin.
Nah,
He's on Stars.
whatever. McDavid's a beast. That's
Yeah, but
that's all you need to know.
McDavid, he's been awesome. Like he hasn't been scoring the whole playoffs, but he also has
Yeah.
he has like 25.
He
assists.
scores goals when I bet on him. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Those have been hitting like crazy.
That was the wildest pick you've ever sent. Like
Man, I'm
the
gonna-
fact,
I'm
the
gonna pull
fact
it
that
up.
the fact that you called that the game was gonna go to double overtime, and McDavid would hit the. You should have got more money. You should have got more money for that.
It was insane. I gotta scroll back up to find this picture, but it was what do we have? So just like a random single game parlay that I had. I had some extra money from hitting something.
Well, now we can go to the cask.
Yeah, exactly. Now I can go eat at the Cats because I can afford it. I had just a random single game parlay. I had Carter Verhaeghe, anytime goal
Verhaeghe.
scorer. I had Panarin to record 3+ shots on goal. I had Kreider to record 2+ shots, and Reinhardt another 2+ shots. Just a random parlay that hit.
Yeah, you
And,
showed me that, and I'm like, dude, just like press random buttons.
I did. I really did. But the money that I had from that is because randomly I had $5 left over in FanDuel. And this is the craziest pull of all time. Connor McDavid, game to reach overtime, an OT goal scorer. Connor McDavid plus 1,200, put $5 on it.
Dude, the other night for game 4 of the Panthers series when they won in overtime. The Mavs had just finished. Minnesota won, so I turned the game on. The second I turned it on, Florida hit the game winner. I was like, oh,
Yeah, great.
all right, well,
perfect.
time to go to bed.
Actually, this will be the Willie Nick pull bet of the day.
Oh,
so you
wow.
You can trail if you want, but I'm gonna let you know it's probably not gonna hit, but it's gonna be really fun to root for. First basket of the NBA Finals.
Oh god.
Derek White will score the first bucket
I like
of
it.
the NBA
So,
Finals.
That is it.
Yep.
All right.
That's my poll.
here's-
I'll probably bet
I'll
more,
make
but
this bet.
that's my poll.
Highest scoring game of the finals. Him, Luka.
Yeah.
I think Luka's gonna have like the highest individual game,
He's gonna have like a 40-point game or something.
but I think T and B will keep it consistent.
Oh yeah.
I hope so. I love that nickname personally.
T&B.
T and B.
T&B. Well, Tatum and Brown actually.
Yep.
T&B.
And hopefully KP comes back.
Yeah. You know what I miss, honestly? I don't know. This is a crazy pull, but when Tatum wore number 11 in Summer League and they were 7-11, that was
Yeah,
sick.
that was pretty
cool.
dope.
But I like the 07.
Last night I was watching the the ending of the 08 finals. So I before I finish the story, is there any moment like ever that anytime you like witness it, it gives you like goosebumps?
There for sure is. I think Malcolm Butler's interception is probably up there for me. And the lights just went off in the studio.
Oh, that sucks.
Sorry,
Screw you for saying that, Will. But there is one that gives me goosebumps every time. It's Kevin Garnett screaming anything is possible into the thing.
That is a crazy.
Because he
call.
says, "Oh, dude, I just got the chills from it right now." Because I was watching it last night and it's like him like hitting the floor. He's like, "Oh my!"
Yeah.
Then the lady comes over to get him. She's like, "Kevin, how you feeling?" He's like, "Anything's possible. Anything's possible." Oh, dude, I just felt my face get like all cold from that. Like I'm not even joking.
Dude, KG could get me to run through a brick wall, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, anytime I see that clip, it's just, oh my god.
I love KG.
Yeah.
How can you not?
Paul Pierce, dude, KG certified, one of the best shows out there.
Oh
It's
my god,
so funny.
It's great.
KG,
so
Paul
good.
Pierce, because you can't get much better than that.
No, you can't. It's good.
Dude, I've been listening to Jeff Teague more often.
Jeff
Teague is
so good.
his
Jeff
fun
Teague
is
is
so-
hilarious.
You know what my favorite one was? He was talking about when he was in Indy with PG, and there was a game where CJ Miles took the last shot, missed it. Hold on, let me finish telling the story. So CJ Miles takes the last shot, misses it, and Paul George in the post-game press conference is like, "That can't be PJ's shot. That's got to be my look." So they're going back. It's like 2 games. It's the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So it's like not the next game, the game after. CJ gets the ball, time winding down, he just gives it right to Paul George. Paul George fires up a brick, like hits like hits the backboard, doesn't even hit the rim. Then in the locker room, they're all like pissed off, and CJ Miles goes on Twitter, and he pulls up a video that shows the Jeff Teague, and it's the Gatorade commercial with Paul George saying "ball game," and after he says it, it's the shot that he had just missed from the game.
That's so good.
Oh my god!
Go watch Jeff Teague's podcast. Also, Jeff Teague, come on our show.
Yes,
I want some
Jeff
stories.
Teague, bro, you accepted my follow request on IG, bro. That means like we're clearly friends.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it'd be so fun to
I'm
have.
gonna shoot Jeff Teague a DM. Let's see what's good.
Honestly, be like,
Yo,
yo,
come on
Jeff,
the show.
we love your Celtics.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you are a Celtics OG in my book. They should retire number 55.
100%. Oh, I forgot. That's such a random pull that he was here wearing number 55.
Another funny.
And then he got traded at the deadline with Richardson, right?
Jeff T got traded somewhere else. He didn't.
Well, not
he
like
didn't
with
go.
Richardson, but like that whole deadline blew up.
There was another story on there when they were talking about. There was this time it was Indy was playing Toronto, and the game's over. Indy's up by like 10. Lance Stevenson goes and shoots a layup as time's winding down. So, and then
I think I've seen
then
every
he's just
Ghost Team
he's just
story.
walking back, not acknowledging anything. PJ Tucker and DeMar DeRozan get in his face, like saying all this stuff, like you suck.
You don't do that.
Like way
He
worse
was like,
stuff than what we're
I
saying.
just walked off.
And then Jeff Teague's like, I'm not trying to get no fines, man. So I was just standing there. He's like, well, me and PJ Tucker, we were just at All-Star Weekend, and we went to the club, and we were having Ciroc. And Jeff Teague goes to try and break it up. He's like, PJ, what are you doing, man? He's like, nah, T, he got me messed up, man.
Oh, my God. Jeff Teague, come on the show.
We need
please,
Jeff Teague.
man.
Like, if we could ever get an athlete on the show, I'd want it to be.
Oh, dude, Jeff Teague would be a pull, man. That'd
yeah.
be,
We might
we
not.
would do numbers on TikTok if we had Jeff Teague.
we might not be able to upload the video to the YouTube.
Yeah.
We'd like have to put it on a separate channel, but it'd so be worth it.
Or
with
we
Jeff
would just
Teague.
have to put the advisor, or not the advisor.
It wouldn't go
but
on the cable channel.
advisory
It would
thing.
not go on the cable channel.
No,
It
it
was
would be able to. Yeah. You would just have to. We'd have to put up the thing like
No, Jeff.
these views do not reflect
No,
the
it-
Marshfield community.
It would have to
media."
go on like the midnight thing.
Yeah.
If you're up at night lurking, you can
MCM
watch
After Dark. You
it.
know?
Yeah.
That would be a pull.
We'll
This is a fun episode of the Part-Time
We'll
Pod.
create after the bells.
After
Everyone
the-
watches before the bells. What about after the bells?
That's
Dun,
kind of what
dun.
the show has become, honestly.
Not really. We don't.
Right when school gets out, like
Yeah, but like we don't talk Marshfield sports. at all.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
talk the better.
we
athletes.
talk the good sports.
Damn. But shout out to some of our teams. Softball and the boys lacrosse both have home games on Monday.
Yeah,
Me and Will are gonna
that's huge.
be there. I'm excited for some Marshfield playoffs.
Yeah,
Playoff
it's
season's always
fun.
the best. The best playoff game ever was boys basketball versus Lynn English. So
That was a banger.
no bias.
That was a banger that absolutely no one went to, unfortunately.
Think you're funny.
That's
You
tough.
better sleep with one eye open tonight, pal. Well,
Hey, I lost a playoff game at home. All right, it didn't. Wait, how many times? Like at least twice.
for rugby,
Yeah,
that's embarrassing.
it was bad. I started.
that
I
happened to-
started in one of them. It's
That
even
happened.
worse.
That happened to Marshfield a couple times when I was in middle school, like the Mikey Walsh era with Trey. They would lose home because the playoff format was different.
Yeah.
They would lose home
You know
games.
what's funny? I hooped with Trey O'Connor this past week.
Nice.
Funny enough.
Trey O'Connor's a great guy.
Playing at Igo.
I would love to have Trey O'Connor on the pod.
It was so. All I did was set screens for him, and he shot. It was great. It was a good time.
Yeah, we need to get Trey on the pod. Me and Trey.
That would actually be a sick pull.
Trey and I are good buddies.
Yeah.
He was my assistant coach this year,
Yeah.
and Trey's officially been promoted to the JV coach. So let's give him a hand.
Well deserved.
Nice little promotion from
Well
freshman to JV. Anything got better than Bales. Now that he's fired, we can say that.
Yeah.
So Bales, I didn't like you.
I
Stop
love that.
tweeting.
Stop tweeting.
But-
I will never stop tweeting.
I will never stop tweeting either.
Can't stop
People
me.
can make fun of me all day long.
Exactly.
I enjoy it.
That's
And
funny.
the only reason is one of my old basketball coaches, he follows me on Twitter, and he saw my mom, and he talked about it, but he says he never responds because I'm always right. It's because I know ball.
Yeah, dude. The
So,
ball knowledge.
This has been, what episode is this, 11th? 11th
think.
episode, the 11th episode of Part-Time Pod Season 2. Next week, I'm actually going to be at my orientation for URI, but we're going to try and get one up after Game 1.
Yep.
Oh, wait, no, we're not, because Game 1's next Thursday.
Yeah.
Right before Game 1, we'll get one up to
We'll
get
figure
some
something out.
last
You
minute
guys will get a
predictions.
part-time pod, and you're gonna like it.
We'll try and get a guest. We're going to try.
Yeah.
No,
We'll get some
no
on.
guarantees out here, but yeah.
Maybe we'll try and pull Tommy Nicholson while he's in town.
Ooh, maybe. Need a nice little Hollywood actor out
Yeah.
here. But yeah, this has been episode 11 of the Part-Time Pod. Let's go Celtics.
Go C's.
Kyrie Irving, I hope you have a delightful experience when you're back in Boston. I won't say anything bad about you because I don't hold grudges. I'm not a big baby like some Boston fans are. I'm
Go
a
follow my Twitter. You'll see everything.
I'm a chair.
Dude, I will be
I will-
talking.
I'm probably not going to be at a finals game because the tickets are like $700 for like the rafters.
Yeah.
But I will not be participating in the false Kyrie Irving chance.
I'm not
because
gonna.
I've grown up from it. But if the Mavericks do win, my Kyrie jersey from the Celtics will be in a fire pit. We will say that. And I will record
Love
it.
that.
I will record it. We'll put it in the switcher and we'll show it.
and we'll
But
show it.
hopefully it doesn't have to come to that. Though.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say that I won't be at a finals game because there has been.
You're trying to be optimistic.
Well, there has been some rumors going around that we might be able to get it in to secure some finals tickets. But
That's what I'm hearing, like on my side too, from my sources for me.
yeah,
But we'll see, because we might have a crazy plan going down.
yeah.
But
Winnable
you'll
or
have to
something.
stay tuned for what's gonna happen.
You know, Tynick just graduated. We've got Tommy Nicholson in town. You never know.
You got
You never know.
graduation money coming in.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. But thank you again watching the
Yeah.
part-time pod. We
I'm
appreciate
Tyler.
this always.
I'm
I'm
Tyler
Will.
See you guys.
Peace.